Hello, welcome to Interactive Studios. My name's DJ Beavis, and today we are showcasing Anthem. So, Interactive Studios, morning Asher. Interactive Studios is the place where we showcase the latest and greatest games for your favorite retailers. So please do check your favorite retailers for Anthem. If you have any questions, please do put it in chat. If you are on one of our retailer websites, you can always click on the chat icon so you can interact with us live here in the studio. And if you've never played Anthem before, or if you've never heard of Anthem and never got a chance to play the demo, Anthem is a third-person RPG. So think Destiny cross sort of Division, cross Warframe. And it's absolutely amazing. It's a really great game. So we're going to continue on. We've got the Storm Javelin, which we unlocked once we hit level 2. Once you hit level 8, you'll unlock your second Javelin. You unlock your third Javelin at 16, and then level 16, and then at level 26, you'll unlock your fourth Javelin, which is pretty cool. So we're going to continue on. So we were versing some pretty big baddies on Friday. And we're going to continue on that. So, but if you do have any questions, guys, please do put it in chat. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have. And we're going to have some fun today, which is good. And thank you for joining us this morning. I'm going to just load in here. Hey, little boy, what's going on, buddy? What's happening? Thanks for joining us. We're just waiting to load in. So, as I said, guys, if you've got any questions, please do put it in chat, and thank you for joining us. It is always appreciated, and we're going to have some fun today. We're going to have some fun playing some Anthem, so it should be good. Apollos, how's the weather? Actually, it's pretty nice, Apollos. It's actually pretty cool. And it's actually really good. So you can see here, Anthem is an expanding world. So find out what's happening for you at the end game as Anthem's world continues to evolve and grow. You can learn advanced combat. So you can learn advanced tips and tricks through the videos from the EA website. And it's pretty cool. And guys, don't forget, you can get a 10-hour trial through EA Access. So if you've got an EA Access subscription, you can download a 10-hour trial and play Anthem and give it a go. We gave away a 1-month subscription on Friday to a lucky viewer, and it's really cool. So definitely make sure you do check it out. So if you want to try Anthem before purchasing, I suggest that you grab the EA Access subscription. You can get a 1-month subscription, or you can get a 12-month subscription, and check your local retailers. You can get EA Access for your local retailers. So what we did was we actually discovered the rest of the map on Friday as well too. Now this map is really big, which is really cool, and you can go around and you can talk to a lot of the people that are in the marketplace here in Tassar. And it's really cool, Fort Tassaris, and it's really good. So we're going to continue on. We're going to go into See in the Dark. Just going to quickly have a look here and make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, they've added Guardian Armor Pack and the Dreadnought Armor Pack. So as you can see, you can use your coins to purchase some really cool stuff. And if you can get shards as well, you can get some really good stuff. And don't forget, guys, you need 12 months of Xbox Live to play online. So you definitely need to have Xbox Live to play online. So let's continue on here. Alright, so it looks like we're all good there. Alright, so let's go through. So as you can see, when you're in the marketplace, you are in first person. So but when you're in the world of Anthem, you are in third person. So which is always good. So you're over the shoulder. Alright, so let's continue on. There's already spoken to everyone here. As you can see, I've got the Storm Javelin. And the Storm Javelin is actually really cool. It uses elemental powers, so it has like fire. You can get like ice shards and stuff like that, so which is always good. Alright, so I'm going to just check my missions here. So looks like I don't... Oh, hold on. What do we got up here? See in the Dark, so Public Expedition. And then we've got Preventive, oh, I can't even see that. Preventive Precaution. Sorry, the camera's in the way. Investigate Unusual Scar Activity. Ooh, that's an agent mission. Oh, some good stuff here. Alright, we'll do this one first. Alright, so we'll do this one first. Alright. So as you can see, you can always check your privacy as well. Okay. Just making sure. Alright, so you can see that we unlock consumables at level 10. Now you can get armor power-ups as well too. So when you go into the forge, so it's suggested that every time you finish a mission, you go into the forge and you actually get different power-ups. Every level that you obtain in the game will give you a different ability, so you can easily get shield protection for your armor. You can get new weapons, and there's like 6 different tiers to those weapons. So you got common, uncommon, you've got rare, epic, masterwork, and also legendary as well too, which is really, really good. So we're going to go through. So let's continue on. So like I said, if you played games like Destiny, Division 2, or Division, sorry, or even Warframe, it's very similar, but the world's ever evolving, which is cool. Apollos, great question. So 2 of my mates and I want to play Anthem, but we're stuck on which javelins to use most effective with each other and still have fun. We're thinking a Colossus and 2 Storms, but I'm also interested in using an Interceptor opinion. Okay, Apollos. What I suggest is if you're going to play with your mates, probably have each of the javelins, because they each have different abilities. So if you want to play as the Interceptor, great idea, because that way then your mate can be a Colossus and then a Storm. Don't have 2 Storms, because if you got 2 of the same elements, it sort of defeats the purpose sort of thing, because you're both trying to like, you both have the same powers, whereas if you're the Interceptor Javelin, you provide a different ability to the world, so and help your team, because it is a team-based RPG, so a cooperative action RPG, so which is good. But great question, man. Thanks for asking, and I hope that answers your question. I really wanted to do the Interceptor because he's close for he's very agile, and he's good for close combat, so which is good. Whereas the Colossus is more like a shield sort of guy. You can sort of hide behind his shield, and yeah, it's cool. It's good. But I love the Storm. I'm glad I went with the Storm, because the Storm is actually really, really good, because the Storm actually gives you those elemental abilities, as you can see, and it's really cool. And like I said, the flying in this game is very motionless as well. I love the motionless flying. Alright, so I'm just going to follow my teammate here. Alright, so you got to be careful too. You do overheat. Alright, always harvest organics as well. Search the world, because you do find some cool stuff, and you use that for crafting. I'm getting a signal from a safe house nearby. I'll send a team to collect her. Now take care of these scars. Oh, please. Cool. Sure thing. He's flying. Whoa, whoa. Oh. Oh. I'm waiting to be repaired. There you go. Power restored. Thank you. Can't believe that. Take that. I can't believe you took me down. Now, so you can see that I'm using the fire shots at the moment, which are pretty cool. There you go. Look at that. There we go. Got him. So, Double kill, multi-kill, there you go.
Messing with an Arcanist base.
The Arcanists messed with them first?
Maybe. I wonder what exactly they were studying
I
here.
love those multi-kills.
Ah, right.
Where are they? So you can see I've got my ultimate now. What I can do is I can get my ultimate and I can easily just bring down the pain on him. There you go, done. Look at that. Ultimate master, look at that. Yeah! Whoa. So as you can see, he has a shield. That's all I love about Storm. The Storm Javelin has a shield, but it runs out pretty quick if you get shot at. So if you're low health, you've got to watch out. Oh. Just let it build up. So you can see the blue bar above my health bar. So the yellow line is your health bar. The blue bar is your sort of like your shield bar. So once that fills up, you're alright. But if you do get shot at, you do lose it. It runs out over time as well. So it sort of has a cooldown. Same with your abilities.
Well, we
love my
won't have to
cape.
kill those scars on the four walls later.
You're welcome. The scars must have taken whatever the Arcanists were studying.
Probably. They're such pests. We've seen scars gathered in an area not far from you.
What are we investigating?
Check there.
You got it.
Oh, over here. Right, so we got to travel to the Scar camp.
This is more scar activity than I've seen in a long time.
I thought no one else had noticed.
They're everywhere lately.
They're not even people. Just gross monster things ruining stuff wherever they go.
Tell me how you really feel, Brett.
I see your team discovered where the scars have been gathering. Look around for that missing Arcanist machinery.
And for whatever else they're working on.
Watch out for scars while you're at it. Not much around except broken shaper bits. No signs of Arcanists.
We'll keep looking.
Two storms in this game. Let's go follow this radar. Yeah.
It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Brett, are you sure they just leave it lying around?
Okay, well, if you don't see anything Arcanist-y, they probably got it hidden.
So I should look for some kind of scar shed?
Sure?
Scar shit. I love the
How
story
about a
though.
scar
So good.
cave instead of a scar shed?
I can work with it.
Well, there's one near you. Good place to hide stolen machinery.
I'll find it and head in.
I would hope so, yes.
Oh, here we go. Entering the Scar Shed. I love the story that BioWare have put together in this. It's so good. So, and the characters as well too. Like the NPCs are really cool to interact with. and they're really, really good. Owen's probably the funniest, like out of all the NPCs. He's really great.
Well, the scars are hiding stockpile would be somewhere creepy like this.
Any advice?
Eliminate them and find it.
Blunt but fair.
Bring the hurt. I love it. So these little white things here, you want to pick them up because they give you certain items. Combo. Nice. Oh wow. A lot of scars. Another combo. Need health, need health. Watch your health as well too, guys. Gotta watch your health. So I mean, gotta work as a team. It's very cooperative. Nice, weapon master. Scar hunter. Alright. We've got some more ammo. Like I said, if you do have any other questions, guys, please do put it in chat. More than happy to answer any other questions. And thank you again, Apollos, for the question this morning.
Cleared all the scars.
So, really appreciate it.
We're not done yet.
Really going to. So we're going to locate the missing machinery.
Bane says the stolen Arcanist machinery is connected to a Shaper relic.
That's not good.
Stop them before it goes volatile.
I love this sniper rifle. It's so good. I love the combos. Good job. Another weapon master.
The artifact. It makes scorpions.
You should silence it, probably.
Thank you, Apollos. Appreciate it. Alright, where's... Oh, Chris has gone down.
Fragments, Freelancer.
Oh,
Bring it back.
look at this. wow. Scorpion Eradicator. Nice. What is that? Digester. Oh, I'm low on health. I'm out of ammo. Oh no. I was wondering why I couldn't fire. I was like, need some ammo. Any ammo anyway? Okay, fragment recovered. Here we go.
A fragment back.
Nice, got
Found a
one.
piece.
Nice work. Return it.
Here we go. Alright, so we're gonna return it.
That's a fragment back.
Okay, one fragment done. Another one. Where's the other one? We got them all in. Where's the third fragment?
Thanks, the shiny
we got
shield
it.
of General Tarsus.
Were
I was
those
worried there. I was
scars
like, oh, I
deliberately
thought they
trying
do
to
never.
force a shaper artifact to create scorpions?
Maybe? That's so strange. They normally just scavenge. I'll put it in my report. And, thank you. Great answer. This was a huge help to the Sentinels and to the fort.
Nice working with you two.
Yes.
You're welcome,
Well,
Sentinel.
maybe we'll work together again sometime.
Yay.
See you around, Bren.
Alright, there you go. Sabrina needs to know to complete one of those missions. It's cool. So, to get the legendary items that are available in the game, so what you need to do is you need to complete certain missions, like side missions for different characters like Yarrow, Matthias, and also what's the other gentleman's name? Pedrolis, I think his name is. So there's 3 different characters in the game where at the end, when you reach level 30, if you complete each of their side missions, you actually unlock legendary items that you can use in the game for your javelin, which is pretty cool. So really good. Yeah, look, we all got the same playstyle medal. Oh wow, I got the most experience. Oh, I love it. That is too good. There you go, Alliance bonus, tier 4, nice. So with your alliance, so as on your friends list, they each give you coins. So the more of alliance balance that you, or alliance that you have, the more coins you'll actually make in the game, which is actually pretty cool. Which I'll show you once we get back to the Fort Terrace. Oh wow, look at this, a Hammerhead uncommon assault rifle. So we got an uncommon assault rifle. We got an Ice Storm power 7. Now the Ice Storms, I don't really like to use them too much. I like to use the lightning and the fire more, because I find that they do a lot more damage. But it's up to you, like you can use the ice if you'd like. So we've got a storm combo augment. We've got a storm, we got 2 storm combo augments, nice. So you can see that does the difference. So that gives you a supply plus 11% drop rate, and this gives you thruster plus 2 times speed. The uncommon machine pistol, and then lightning strike power 7. Look at that, 431 damage. So which is actually pretty cool. So actually I might actually put that on. So what we'll do is we'll go to the forge. So you can go to Fort Tarsus if you like, but we're going to go to the forge first. Alright, so you can see here, so as you level up, you'll unlock different abilities. So you can see there, I've got so component C, so you got slot 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So as you level up, you unlock all these components. So you got to be at certain levels in order to unlock these. So you can see there, so when you reach level 12, I'll get a third component. When I get to level 14, I'll get a fourth. When I get to level 18, I'll get 5, and then 23, I get 6. So it's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at if I've got another armor. Ooh, what have we got? Storm combo augment. Do I have another armor reinforcement? No, I don't. Only level 4. So that's what I mean. You gotta be careful what you choose. You can craft items as well. So you do unlock different blueprints as you play through as well. So you can find different blueprints throughout the world. And at the moment, I've got a couple of cool ones. Chaos. It's actually not too bad. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna add a second armor augment. So I'm gonna add. What can I'll add this one because it's level 9 and it should be pretty good. Alright, so we'll add those two. What's my support seal? What have we got there? Alright, so I've only got windfall. I can't even craft any yet because I haven't found any blueprints, or I haven't unlocked any blueprints, I should say. So I've got a guardian. The guardian's actually a good weapon. So you can see, ooh, heavy pistol blast back. That actually does a lot of damage. Same with the sniper rifle I've got. I'll keep the same weapons that I've got. Won't change them yet because I'll hopefully get some more. Check out focus orb. Yeah, see. Still the same one. Now, as you can see, you got slots. So you get 250 slots. If you find that your slots are getting too full, like too much, like they're getting too full, what you can do is just salvage them just by holding X, and it'll just break it down, and that will become a crafting material that you can use to use with your blueprints. So it's always good to break those down. So always make sure that you do break them down and salvage them, because you can get some really cool items from that. All right, let's have a look at the blast seal. Alright, so we've got, ooh, I'm going to put that one on level 7. So you can see you got Ice Storm, but I'm not going to use it. Because the Ice Storm is a little bit, like, the damage is low. So recharge is good, but yeah, it's a little bit low in terms of damage. Whereas the Lightning is actually really good. The Lightning Striker, I love that, using that ability. So we're going to use that. And again, you can craft different materials, and then you can also change your appearance as well too. So if you want to change your helmet, you can easily just go in, and then you can buy different appearances. So you can see I've got a Banshee helmet. Oh, 1,400 coins. Oh, that's actually really nice. I like that look. Oh, should I buy it? So armor piercers are unlocks that allow you to change the appearance of your javelin. They have no impact on the javelin's combat power. Armor must be equipped in the forge. Look at that though, it's such a nice helmet. I like that helmet. Oh. Let's have a look at the torso. Yeah, again, look at that. That is so much better. I want to buy this outfit. I got enough coins. I can buy it, but I don't know. Do I have any animations? Ah, yeah. So I got my arrivals. Let's see if we got any new ones. Can I buy any new ones? Check them out. Yeah, these are the ones I saw last week. So really want to get the new helmet. Alright, let's get out of this one. Alright, so we're going to go back to Fort Tarsus, and then we'll go and do this other side mission. Like I said, it's always good to go around Fort Tarsus and just speak to all the NPCs, because they will give you different missions, but they also give you information as well too, so it's always good to interact with those guys. And it sort of has that Mass Effect sort of storyline where you get to choose your actions, and it goes towards different XP in the game, which is really good. So you can either get like an increase on Sentinel, or you get an increase on different experience in the game. So which is always good. I'll show you here if I can. Where is it? So yeah, your alliance. So you got alliance. Your sentinel. Hold on. That's socials. Yeah. So your journal, right? So you go into your journal. So you can see there you got different fates that you can do. Okay, so you got different general fates. So you got Artinia, so Elite Slayer, Strikers, your career fates as well. Your Gorness fates, Rovinia. But then you got agent contracts as well. Agent quests. So you see completed quests. So you can see there's different, so you can see there's like prevention precautions, what freelancers do, a favor to ask. So you can see that's been completed. And then you got your challenges. So this is where you can look at your different challenges. So you can see freelance loyalty, Arcanist loyalty, Sentinel loyalty, and completed challenges. So every time that you talk to a different character in the game, like NPC, your experience for these loyalties increases. So what you choose in a game, or what you choose when interacting with these NPCs, affects your loyalty experience. So it's always good to be careful of what you choose. So you can see there, look, see uncommon universal component blueprints that you get for your loyalty reward. So I'm almost close to unlocking that. But then my Arcanist loyalty, 329 out of 500. And then Sentinel loyalty as well too. So you can complete activities, but also what you talk about in the game as well increases that, which is always good. Let's have a look at, oh wow, okay, I've unlocked a lot in the library. What's in the mailbox today? Oh, hold on. Let's see what we got. So rice, excellent discovery, super soft rodents. Okay. Independent mysteries, veal and lemons. Okay. Warning, important advice. Hey, just seeing what you're up to. I should warn you about drinking too much. Okay. Interesting. Update on pilot lessons. As I'm currently a little short on resources required to pay for Lancer lessons, I'm not quite where I hoped I'd be. Luckily, I'm a natural. Okay, interesting. Don't be a stranger. Prospero. So Prospero is actually a pretty cool, he's an interesting character in the game. It's interesting to read all those. This week in fashion. Ooh. Oh, let's go back out of here. My life is a monster. Fort Tarsus Times. Here we go. Wyvern nesting causes panic. Yeah, wyverns are actually a really interesting creature in the game. Arcanist Monthly. And junk. Oh, that's cool. It says here, your javelin looks like it's been dragged through a scar trash heap. Bring it down. We can do a armor in for a cleanup for a javelin waxing right now, half price. That is pretty funny. That is actually pretty funny. Interesting. Actually, let's look around the map. Is there anything that we can do? Is there anyone we can speak to? Okay, so we've got a couple of people we can speak to. Alright, Zamora and also Neeson. Neeson Giles is an interesting character. He's a bit, it's been interesting. There you go, this contract again. Do a new contract there. Alright, so before we do that, we'll go and complete that other side quest, side mission. And then we'll go around and we'll have a chat with those people. So this one here, See in the Dark. Start it. Thank you again, guys. If you got any questions, please do put it in chat. If you're on one of our retailer websites, please do click on the chat icon. Don't forget that Anthem is available from your favorite retailers. You can also check our About page. We have a couple of awesome tiles there of our favorite retailers. So if you are looking to purchase Anthem, it's definitely good to check those out. Alright, so we're just waiting for it to load back in. Alright, let's go.
Patching in Arcanist Matthias.
So how did you learn about where we're headed?
From very old field notes. There was something the writer wasn't
So we're
saying.
investigating
Something
hidden
important
rooms.
they didn't write down. I'm certain of it.
So you had a hunch.
So it's always good to run through the water.
Right.
So the water actually, like waterfalls and rivers and lakes, or whatever
find
you
out.
call them, will actually help you to stay cool in the game. So your javelin can overheat. Be careful of those lightning strikes as well. Good job, he's still getting. Oh wow. Oh, that is cool. Abyssal lock. That's kind of cool. First time I've actually been through one of those.
Here we are. There's a low hum of power. I'm sure it's here. Some very aggressive wolven have taken up residence. Please, clear them out.
That I can do.
Oh, nice. I love my abilities. So you can see that having the level 7 lightning strike actually does a lot of damage. Wow. Oh, he just ran out of it. No! Ran out of it.
Vile creatures. Alright. Let's find that marker. There. Yes. Unusual design. I've seen this before. It won't trigger whether the right stimulus.
Which is what?
A shift in energy. We create a big enough change, the wires detect it, the marker triggers.
Like a fire alarm?
Exactly. That shaper object across from the marker is made for echoes.
Got it. Let's build a fire.
Okay, so we've got to find the echoes. We'll locate the echoes. Wow. Where are these echoes?
A brilliant use of shaper dynamics, rigging the marker to detect something as simple as a shift in energy.
So you can only carry 3 echoes at a
close.
time.
Looks like the echo attracted some slimy friends.
Ah, yes. unpleasant. They're fascinating creatures, but only from very far away. We should be close.
What do you think will happen when we trigger the marker?
I can't say for sure. My theory, however, is we learn something about the hidden roads. It's working, but the marker won't trigger without a larger shift in energy. More echoes needed.
We've got some scars out here.
Leave it to them to be grubbing about. They have a special sensitivity to certain kinds of energy. Has to be related to their insect physiology. I wonder if...
Kind of dealing with something right now with eyes.
Ah, yes, of course.
Matthias, how did you do this work without freelancer help?
Slowly. My fearsome associate. Slowly. This task alone would certainly require many uncomfortable nights in the jungle.
This book you're looking for.
The Elysian manuscript.
Right.
So we got 3.
What do you think you'll find in there?
Now we can go back.
Well,
we go
Arcanist
back
pursue
to
the
that.
truth, but time
Deliver
twists truth, hides it. The manuscript is a window to a very old truth. Don't let them stand in your way.
Didn't plan on it.
Let's get those echoes.
Why are they in a cage? That seems pointless.
Like a fishing lure. For freelancers.
Ah, clever. I kind of respect that.
Fact. Looks like we'll need more. Good. The energy is shifting.
We need one more. Here we go. There we go.
That's done it. The marker's been triggered.
The Arcanist fire alarm.
Precisely.
Hold on. Oh, hold on. Nice. Multi-kill.
Please activate that marker.
Let's see what the Arcanists left for us.
Oh, here we go.
Got it. Very strange energy signature.
So, runes, what are they?
Secret writing. A technique lost and forgotten. To think the key to my work was right in front of me.
Got it.
I did. Oh dear, the energy is starting to fluctuate.
Does that mean hurry?
Yes. That should be enough.
Oh, look at that.
But I think I know how to find more of these runes.
You think they'll help?
Yes, and I'll explain when we get back to Fort Tarsus, but first... Thank you. These runes hold the key to finding the Elysian manuscript. I'm certain.
It's really cool. Alright, nice. There you go. So we just completed Matthias' search for knowledge. Nice. Doing pretty well. Nice. $4,000. There you go, 4,000 XP. Wow. Oh, what do I get? Barrage. Uncommon heavy pistol. Integrity augment. Nice. Lightning inscription. Uncommon storm component. An inscribed component that increases lightning damage by 5% of base damage. Wow, that's kind of cool. And then constrictor. Uncommon shotgun. Not too bad. We're getting some pretty good items. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Fort Tarsus. We're going to go see a few of the NPCs. So it's good to interact with those guys. And definitely have a chat with them. It's interesting the loading time for the in-between missions. Really, really interesting. If anyone has any questions, please do put it in chat. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have. And again, thank you for joining us. All right. So we're going to return to Matthias. Sorry, I should
Hey
say.
there, it's me.
Owen?
We need to chat. It's important. Meet me in the bar.
Okay, I'll be there. Owen? Huh.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go look around here. So we're going to speak to... There's Mora. Let's go over and have a chat with Mora. Oh, by the way too, guys, if you do buy Anthem, once you complete your mission, like for the gifts with the Anthem, you can see this guy here. Once you complete his mission, those gifts unlock. So you need to complete his mission first. He has a thing that he needs you to do for him. Where's Mora? I've gone too far. She's over here. There she is.
You're a merchant? What are you selling?
You're a freelancer, right?
What gave me away?
The freelancer logo.
Yeah, I was... never mind. Do you need something?
What does it cost to contract you?
It changes depending on the ask.
My grain supplier put his business on hold until he can resolve some sort of family argument.
That's a little out of the freelancer purview, I'm afraid.
Oh, no.
What's going on exactly?
It's my business. My parents are gone, and it's just me now. I'm Mora, by the way. I sell fruits, vegetables, but most of my sales were in grains. Bakeries.
But now your supplier stopped shipping grain because of his family argument.
Right. But I have a solution. At least, I think I have a solution.
What's that?
A farm. An inside farm. Self-sustainable, indoor farming. You'd never have to go outside the walls. I figured out a way. I did. I built a prototype. Just one seed. But it's sprouting.
Sounds like it would solve your problem. You should make one.
I would, but I don't have the resources.
See,
I
Marcus'
need
loyalty is
support.
increasing.
Financial support.
You might still find the
It's
opportunity.
it's
Maybe
the
food
dialogue
sales
that you
will pick up.
choose. It's
Maybe.
you got to be
Still.
very careful of what you choose,
Thank you for listening.
because you can either
You
go
were very
alliance,
kind to a
freelance,
stranger.
like
Well,
it changes.
that's the
Or Sentinel,
freelancer way.
it just
Mostly.
changes.
It
as
was
you
good
go
to
through.
meet you. And if you ever do need fruit,
I know where to find you.
All right, cool. All right, so we've spoken with Mora. All right, so we're gonna go through here. Actually, is Yarrow got anything today? Let's see. Yarrow's cool, man. He's one of my favorite characters. No, he doesn't. Rife does though. All right, let's go and have a chat with this guy here. This guy's really interesting to talk to.
I shouldn't have been digging in there anyway.
He's a
Hey,
bit
good
of
to
a-
see you. You're
Bit of
a
an interesting
freelancer,
fellow.
right?
He sort of bagged
Think
out.
you
I
knew
was.
that?
I never assume. Like, I'm a laundryman now, right? But not very long ago, I was a cleaning guy. I figured you were like me, always on the move.
We're not that alike.
Sure we are. Anyway, you know Yarrow, right? That super old freelancer?
Sure, I know Yarrow.
You think you know him, but did you hear about him and the Teslar?
No, but I have a feeling you're going to tell me.
Yes. So, I guess a long time ago, he was guarding some families, and a kid got too close to a Teslar burrow. It all happened so fast that to save the child's life, Yarrow had no choice but to choke the Teslar to death with his bare hands.
But Teslars emit an electrical charge. Yarrow would have at least been knocked out.
Yeah, but I guess he held on, even though he was unconscious.
Why wasn't he in his javelin?
I think it was really hot out.
Javelins compensate for temperatures.
You know, you're wrecking this story, right?
Oh, I was just trying to understand how he did it.
Trust me, he did it, okay? That's why he talks so funny.
He does?
Yeah. Have you ever talked to him?
Yes.
You have? I tried to once, but he was too busy. Hey, do you have time for lunch?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, we're both so busy, huh? So, all right, I'll see you around.
There you go. So we've increased all of them. Oh, this is too funny.
Such a
Go
coward.
downstairs here. So as you can see, it's such a big area, and it's good to. Oh, what's on my weekly
Anybody?
alliance status?
Enclave success needs to be shared, right?
Oh no!
All
Wait,
of us
what?
getting out
No
there,
alliance
getting
members
the
yet?
work.
Oh, there we go. I was going to
That's what
say,
it's about.
how could I not have any alliance members? That's not true. Alliance members. There you go. So, wow. Times 5 friend bonus. Nice. That's pretty cool. It's working out really well. Alright. So what's daily trials? What do we got here? Successfully complete strongholds. Okay, yeah. Alright, we actually should do a couple of strongholds actually. Let's have a chat with this young lady.
Look who's come around. Looking sharp, big star.
Right. Feeling better?
Yes, indeed. Flying high.
What have you been up to?
Freelancing. Always freelancing. And some shady business.
Shady business?
Oh yeah. A sorry tale of woe, my glamorous friend. You want to hear it?
Of course.
I'm all ears.
See? This is why I like you. You understand that when adventure comes knocking, you open the damn door.
It's chapter 1 of the Freelancer Handbook.
There's sexy danger, sexy bad choices, probably more sexy danger.
Tell me what happened.
I found myself in a game of chance with some dubious regulator types. Not the good kind. These were real knee breakers. In hindsight, it probably wasn't a good idea.
How'd you end up there?
They asked. Who knows? What did I have to lose?
A boring afternoon?
Nothing wrong with diving in, right? Sexy danger. Anyway, this game, I kind of bet my javelin suit.
You did what?
I was confident I had the winning hand.
Let me guess. Sexy bad choice?
Affirmative. Turns out my cards were crap. Yeah, ouch. Things got pretty ugly.
So you lost your suit?
Not yet. They gave me a deadline to deliver it. So I was sitting here, trying to figure out what I should do.
See if they want to do a trade. Instead of your suit, they might take something else.
I don't know. Maybe.
They're smugglers. They'll bargain for sure.
Yeah, you're right. I'm out there running across all kinds of valuable stuff. It has to be something they want.
They'll get it. They're interested in profits. That's what you're offering.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. I'll talk to you later.
Oh, nice. Alright. So, who else we got here? So, we got news feed. It's over here. Owen's over here too. Alright, so before we see Owen, let's just have a quick look around. It's my freelancer reputation. Activities. Yeah, he's got nothing.
Need to read more about the history of General Tarth.
General tasks. Yeah, we'll go out here. Sinodax and Mathis. Matthias. Alright, let's see. No, that's not going the right way, is it? Yeah, you go through here. Arcanist reputation. We're very close to leveling that up, which is good.
Freelancer? Freelancer, yes, excellent.
So I mean, you always got to make sure that you run around and speak to these
Need something?
NPCs.
Need something? Oh, no. Have something. You remember that strange energy the ruins emitted?
I remember you mentioning something while I collected them.
I managed to isolate and identify the energy pattern. I passed it along to your cipher,
Who can now help me find those invisible runes?
which are the key to unlocking another impenetrable mystery.
Which means you want me to go find more of them.
Yes, the more the better. With enough, I'm certain I can find the location of the Elysian manuscript. Certain. I've several leads. It's very promising. Talk later.
You got it, Matthias.
You got it. Too good. Alright, let's go back out. Who else do we have to speak to? Alright, so we're going to go over to the back there. Up here. Oh, actually, what's that there? Oh, hold on. Another Cortex item. Nice. Wyvern cleanup unlocked. Excellent. That's what I mean. It's always good to look around because you can find certain items that you can use. So, we've got a contract there. Well, what's this one?
You can't defeat her.
Oh, another one. Regulators.
She's been sealed away forever, Kista. She can't hurt us.
No, Anthem. She got lucky. There was a containment breach. She's escaped.
No! Shapers, help us all!
She's everywhere. She'll destroy everything. I can't lose you.
Hi again, Bryn.
Freelancer. Hello again. Hi. While I have you, we need more information. If you have time to lend the Sentinels a hand.
On it. Just pass on the details when you have them.
Nice.
Yes.
Get another contract.
Will do.
Alright, so we'll grab that one.
Hi again.
Freelancer. Fancy meeting you here.
Were you trying to make a joke, Bryn?
I'm attempting something new. I don't think I enjoyed it. I should tell you, I'm impressed with how you've handled yourself on missions.
Freelancers. We get the job done.
Sometimes, from what I've heard.
And you believe everything you hear?
You do seem shockingly reliable.
Shockingly?
Oh, pleasantly. Surprisingly?
Has anyone ever told you that you're not great with people, Bryn?
Oh, constantly.
How do you even have an opinion of freelancers if I'm the first one you've worked with?
From radio shows and other Sentinels. Have you ever considered Sentinel life?
A long time ago, before joining the freelancers.
And?
I was figuring things out. I also thought about breeding grabbits for a while.
I've always known what I wanted to do. Oh, rules and regs keep the world in order. A place for everything.
Sounds like you used that line before.
My mother's favorite. She was a Sentinel too. And she also loved rules.
Isn't working with freelancers without permission breaking those rules?
If the Sentinels don't adapt, the fort won't be around much longer to protect.
And isn't that adapting just breaking the rules with purpose?
Now you're just talking nonsense.
See you around.
Potentially.
Oh, that is too funny. Alright, so we've got Bryn's contract. So we've got that one. So we've still got to go and see... Who else we got? Oh wow, okay, so we've got another contract there too. So Matthias has another contract. And Jarek. Oh, let's go see Jarek. Go have a chat with him. He's just down here. We'll go back and see Matthias.
Looks like this is your lucky day.
Why's that?
You just bumped into the oldest man in Fort Tarsis. Name's Jarek.
Nice to meet you.
You too. You know, you don't live as long as I have without seeing some things.
Yeah? Like what?
I was there when the scars swarmed the fort's terraces. It was a bloodbath. Happened over 50 years ago, and it feels like yesterday. I was also there when the scars came over the walls. What do you think about that?
I think you've seen a lot.
You bet I have. More than you ever will, that's for sure.
I hope you're right.
Oh, I am, freelancer. I've lived a life filled with bloodshed and disaster. I've survived Strider ambushes, Dominion attacks and outlaws. I've even run from wyverns. I've seen enough death the last 50 lifetimes. And yet, somehow, I'm still kicking.
So what's your secret to survival?
It ain't no secret. I'm a pragmatist. I always did what I had to in order to survive.
I'm sorry. You must have lost many people along the way.
You got that right. I've outlived every friend I ever had. Sometimes I wonder if I made the right choices. I was in a mining crew digging for ore near Heliost when the main shaft collapsed. We were trapped behind a solid wall of rock. We had no idea of how long it would take for the rescue party to dig us out. I was lucky enough to find a bottle of water. But there were 6 of us.
1 bottle of water for 6 miners? How many of you made it out?
I was the only survivor.
It's a bit interesting, right? He's the only survivor and there was 6 other people with 1 bottle of water. So it's like, how is it that he's still alive?
Why were you the only survivor?
If I'd have shared that water,
there you go.
Nobody would have
He didn't
lived.
share it.
So you chose to let 5 people die to save yourself?
I told you, I'm a pragmatist.
This guy
I guess that's why
seems,
you're the oldest
a
man
bit
in
ego.
Fort Tarsis.
Don't you
Hey, they
judge
call me. How are you?
You've seen death. You've
Hello.
done
How
things.
are
I
you?
could see
Thanks for
it in
joining
your
us.
eyes. It's usually a glint of sadness or knowledge.
Cool
but in
name.
some people, that glint turns into a gleam. And a gleam means they want to see more death. Be careful, freelancer. I still see a glint in your eyes.
Alright, so we've spoken with this gentleman. He's interesting. Alright, let's go back and see Matthias. Alright, seems like he's got another contract.
I apologize for being a little crabby during our last chat.
Guess I touched a nerve.
Yes, but I didn't have to respond as poorly as I did. Anger can be an asset, Matthias, but peevishness is just bad manners. My mentor, Philo Ray. One of the lessons it seems I still haven't quite learned.
Philo Ray taught you. I've heard she was a brilliant arcanist.
And the reason I'm not dead in a ditch.
How did you meet?
I, robbed her.
That really was not what I was expecting.
She was a fancy lady, I was a street kid. What would you have done?
Okay, fine. I probably would have robbed her too.
Can you blame me? All I saw was a case full of expensive-looking things. I knew they had to be worth something to
You gotta be
someone,
careful
so I
what you
grabbed the
choose,
case. Shaper relics. I didn't realize the danger. I got lucky, nothing blew up when I took it apart. But Phyla had followed me. It was impossible for an unschooled vagrant to silence a relic, she said.
That made her want to teach you?
I think so. She never explained. Maybe it was the way I handled the relic. It took her an hour to convince me to go with her.
I'd have jumped at the chance. Why didn't you?
I didn't trust her.
What changed your mind?
She sat with me and explained the relics. She told me I could be an arcanist. She was kind. No one had been kind to me in years. She was the first to call me a prodigy. Now I miss her. Anyway, You're probably busy. We can talk later.
Right, let's grab your contract. So that's what I mean. It's always good to interact with the
Tacit
NPCs
mumbling
because
about the
they will
Dominion.
give you information, but you'll sort of learn a bit of background about them as well too. So
Wonderful you have some time to
it's
help.
always good to
I have several
chat
things that
with
need
them.
attention, especially finding more of those runes.
So Yarrow, Matthias, and what was the other gentleman's name? Parodus? Parodus? I think I said that right. Basically, if you do their side missions, they actually will help you to get certain items once you reach level 30, which is really good. Alright, so we're going to have a chat with Max here. And we're going to have a chat with Owen. Well, let's go see Max. I think we've pretty much had a chat with everyone around the world. Okay, so the bar is up here. So if I go along here, we should be able to turn left.
So, what are you after today?
Matthias Sumner. Is he really banned from the bar?
That Arcanist? Oh yeah. Technically, he's not allowed within half a click, but the fort's not that big.
What did he do? I want to know.
Half a click?
I want to know what he
didn't
did.
mention that. What happened exactly?
He's sitting over there with a bunch of brains. They had about 5 rounds of silver, no sign of drying up. They start arguing about some nonsense. I don't know what got said, but Matthias throws a drink at one guy. Then Genius Boy stands up on the table, shouts, "Do the math or shove off!" and flings himself at the guy. Smashed the hell out of the table, tried to stab a guy with a busted chair leg. I had to call the Sentinels.
Huh, I guess he really likes math.
Yeah, that makes it all better.
Anyways, everything going all right around here lately? No curses or anything?
Doesn't work like that. Guy before Dusty, Xeno something, took over, changed the name to the Black Emporium. 2 months later, hit by lightning, inside the fort. Sentinels found him fried to a crisp and fused to his chair in the back room.
Oh, wow.
Glitch crap just happens. You don't hear about it beforehand.
That's just bad luck.
I see plenty of things in the jungle just as weird as that.
The further out into the frontier you go, the more glitched it gets. I'm not sweating it. Besides, this is the only spot to get a drink between Anthem and glitching Allheim. It's worth nearly as much as the city of Helios. I'm not giving that up for a scary story.
Wow. It's pretty good. Alright, let's see if we can find Owen over here. Let's have a chat with him.
What's up?
What are you talking about? You called me, mate.
No, you...
Oh, hold on a second.
The Monitor is leading a mission back into the Heart of Rage. He wants to weaponize the Cenotaph. We decrypted the archive you recovered from the Regulator camp earlier, and we know why he's after unique Shaper relics.
Doesn't mean he'll succeed.
Did you know the Monitor was there when the Dominion attacked Freemark? One of the few who escaped when the Cenotaph leveled the city.
Oh, shit.
He's ruthless, driven, and savage. An incredibly powerful cipher and a brilliant pilot. He frightens even his own people.
The storm will tear him apart. No one survives the Heart of Rage.
You did. The intel also reveals that he's perfected a way to harness the power of the Cenotaph, and we cannot let that happen.
Obviously.
I need you to find a way through the Heart of Rage. Get to the Cenotaph first and silence it. Do what freelancers do.
Do what freelancers do. You're talking about a bloody cataclysm.
He's right. We aren't equipped to take that on.
Of course. Well, I can think of others who survived the Heart of Rage that day, who never let it go, studied it.
Ugh, come on.
I feel like I'm supposed to know this one.
My old partners, Alec and Faye.
Intel says the Monitor is on their trail. Suggests Faye has found something important. Last known location.
Oh, I can...
Yeah. You see why Owen's cool.
So, Halleck and Faye. Intel says your partnership ended badly.
I don't know, we just kinda grew apart.
Really? Because I heard that Halleck never forgave you for pulling him out of that storm, and Faye went...
Where are we going?
Oh, right. Oh, you're kidding me. No, Halleck and Faye are working with Princess Zim.
The Regulator boss?
Oh, please, she's a smuggler at best. She's a full-fledged crime lord at worst. We really need them.
To get through the Heart of Rage and beat the Monitor to the Cenotaph? Yeah, we need him.
Do we? You and I? We're such a solid team already.
Of course. That's why Tassin picked us. You got my back, I got yours.
All right. Hey, considering that the Monitor is both Lancer and Cypher, we could probably use a very fabulous Cypher Javelin pilot combo of our own.
Owen, be patient. Pilot lessons are going fine, but seriously, it might take you years.
Okay. You know what? This might be fun. Apparently Princess Zim's camp is like a traveling carnival. Now, it's a traveling carnival run by bloodthirsty gangsters, who like gifts. So you need to get us something to get in. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, let's see. Alright. Let's check the map now, just make sure that we've got nothing else to discover or talk about. Looks like we've done everything. Oh, hold on, we got one more. Ah, Sayana. Alright. Go and have a chat with her. Oh, this lady.
Hey, thanks for checking out my shop.
No problem.
We've got stuff that can turn a good javelin into a great javelin, maybe.
I'm interested.
I'm listening. What do you have?
Only the finest selection of crafting materials in Port Tarsus.
Really?
Guaranteed. You know why? Because our main competitor just closed up shop.
Why'd they do that?
I'm just learning the Regulator game, but my Uncle Ronnie said, we made them an offer they couldn't refuse. My name's Serna, and I'm the manager.
Well, what kind of store is this?
It's a compound and alloy shop. Sometimes we get in other stuff. It's called Uncle Bonnie's, and my family owns it.
Good to know.
So don't forget, when you want quality, this is the store for you. Sure hope you come back and do some shopping.
Nice. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what we got. Ooh.
Good timing. We just got some excellent new stuff.
Masterwork Amber, Epic Amber, Rare Amber, Uncommon Amber. Nice. So the Masterwork Amber is rare. Can be obtained for harvesting materials, harvestable minerals, plants, treasure chests, and by salvage and masterwork equipment. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. It's good to get those masterwork shards and the rare ones as well, because they actually help you to craft better material in the game. So especially if you want like better weapons or better armor or better augments for your javelin suit, so which is always good. Alright, so let's have a look. Let's look at these missions here. Alright, so we've got Arcanist Ruins. So this is a control, finding old friends, so that's Princess Sims. And then we've got this one here, Contract Scar Control. Let's do this one first. And we'll come back, we can do the other ones. Alright, let's go. As I said, if you got any questions, please do put in chat. If you are on one of our retailer websites, please do click on the chat icon so you can interact with us live here in the studio. It should be good fun. I am using the Storm Javelin. It's a really great javelin. So you unlock if you just started playing Anthem, so you unlock the javelin at level 2, so that's your first javelin. Second javelin at level 8, level 16 is your third javelin, and level 26 is your fourth. So you can unlock all 4 and use them. But I'm having fun using the Storm Javelin. It's a really great javelin. You've got the Colossus Javelin, the Interceptor Javelin, and also the Ranger Javelin. So the Ranger Javelin has a bit of everything, which is really good, but the Interceptor Javelin's more like your ninja close combat javelin, and then your Colossus Javelin is more of your shield, bigger Colossus Javelin, and he's good to stand behind if you have one on your team, because he's a lot bigger and takes a lot more damage.
Got it. On my way.
There you go, there's one there. There we go. Oh wow, we got 2. We got 2. That's cool. Alright, we're gonna travel to the captured Arcanist. Where we gotta go? Yeah, this way. Like I said, always be careful of overheating in your suit. So what you want to do is when you start to see your suit overheating, you can drop in the water, and they'll actually cool it down for you. So you can see that it cools it down. So around a little bit. Oh, nice. Oh.
This is the camp of the Scars who took the Arcanists.
Chimeric Gallows. Nice. Oh, hold on. Smashing anything, Zeke. just got to defeat the remaining enemies now. I haven't seen it.
The fight's over.
Another problem, I'm afraid. Can't let the Scars get their disgusting pincers on any more Arcanist equipment.
Understood.
So always make sure you do harvest the materials. You do need them to craft items. Especially if you want to craft better weapons or even some javelin material components. That's fine. When you overheat, you do go down. So you gotta wait for it to cool down. That's what I mean. It's always good to have water. Like if you're near a waterfall, just run straight under it. You'll cool down a lot faster.
Find that Arcanist machinery. Device looks intact. You can start tracking that data.
Yeah, lightning strike. Good shot. So you can press LB and RB and put up a shield wall if you like.
That's it. You got all the data. That's all finished. Good. Well, we've got more. Scars are attacking a Sentinel patrol close to you. Help them out.
I'll see what I can do.
So we're gonna 8 seconds and come back.
There's the Scars. The Sentinels could use a hand with them.
On it.
See, I put up a shield wall, and I'll actually protect me from being shot at. So it lasts for a little bit of time, which is good. Now I still got my ultimate as well. Weapon Master, excellent. There you go, so we just got another challenge completed. So always, like I said, make sure you do collect those little white things. So it's just a common item, but you can get uncommon items as well. You can get masterwork and rare and stuff depending on like what sort of mission you're doing. Oh, nice.
A new scar just came out. Be careful, it looks mean.
On it.
Oh, nice. We got an uncommon item. Excellent. Very good. All right. Where's this? Where's this big scar mean looking? Oh, yeah. He's definitely. Definitely a lot meaner. What you want to do is you want to get this guy in the back.
Got it.
Try and get him behind.
Great
This
work, everyone.
his
We
shield
have
does
used
protect
single
him.
answer to the scars.
Nice. Good work.
That takes care of those scars.
Yay.
Thanks. You really helped us out.
You're welcome. There you go. Contract completed. There you go. That was a really good mission. Yeah, let's see what we got. So that's what I mean. It's always good to check what you unlock, and you can access the forge at any time, like after you complete a mission. And it's highly recommended that you do go back to the forge because you do get some really cool unlocks. You can add new weapons or even new abilities to your javelin, and they do help you. So at the moment, like I've got a shield protection, an armor protection, and I've also got on a hey, Rifle, what's going on, buddy? How are you, bud? Thanks for joining us this morning. Oh, look at that. Thank you for the host as well. It's greatly appreciated. Oh wow, look at that. Pilot level. Yes! We got a new javelin. Look at that. So now I can unlock... Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm really enjoying Anthem. I've learned a lot about it as well too. So we've now got our second javelin. So now I can grab either a Ranger, Colossus, or an Interceptor. I've already got a Storm Javelin. And it's really cool. It's really good. Oh, really? You're really close to your second? Nice. So you're playing this as well? Awesome. It's a really great game. Really good. Alright, so as you can see, we've got Sniper Rifle Ammo, Frost Shards, Elemental Empowerment, Ice Inscription, Storm Combo Augment. So I've actually got one of these on. So I got one of these augments on, but it gives me plus 10% speed. Let me double check that. It's really good. Yeah, I did too. The Storm is amazing. Like, it's a great javelin. There you go. So now, all right. So we can unlock another javelin. So as you can see, so you got Ranger. So the Storm is really cool because it does have lightning, ice, and fire elementals. Ranger is a bit of everything. Is an all-rounder. So he's really cool. So if you're not sure of who to choose, or you're a little bit stuck, go with like read about him and sort of go with who you want. But if you want, you can go with the Ranger because he does have a bit of everyone's abilities, and he's a really cool javelin. Then your Colossus is really cool because he's the one that basically is he's like the big Colossus guy who he basically can take a lot of punishment, and he's a really cool javelin. And then your Interceptor. Now this is a really cool javelin because you're gonna go with the Colossus, are you? Nice. So the Interceptor is really cool because they're lightning fast, but they actually are good for close combat, and they have specialized weapons as well too. They're very it's a really great javelin. So what I'm gonna do is actually I'm either tossing up between a Ranger or the Interceptor. I want to leave the Colossus for later, but I might go with the Interceptor because I really want to check that out because it seems really cool.
The Dominion is on the move.
There you go.
This javelin will enhance your quick strike.
Yeah, it looks pretty too.
It's evident that your combat skills are
It does, man. It does.
The
It's
Interceptor
really cool.
is not for rookies. That's why we waited to introduce it to you. Corvus developed this suit so our agents could get in quick and get out quicker. This javelin is more agile than anything you've experienced.
Nice.
Sounds deadly.
It is, especially when you consider its advanced weaponry. Our agents have found its stealth abilities invaluable in delicate situations. But be careful. Great speed comes at a price. Lighter armor.
Good to know.
I'm interested in what you can accomplish with the Interceptor.
Interesting. Alright, there you go. Common Interceptor. Interesting. Alright, let's see if we can what we can do here. Alright, so it's got no... Oh, it's got the fulcrum. Come on. Really? You're gonna give it the fulcrum? What to go with? Hammerhead assault pistol or assault rifle? Alright, we'll go with the hammerhead. And then for our second weapon, let's go with the shotgun. So we'll go with the shotgun. Alright, let's see what we got for support systems. Target beacon. Nice. Okay, put target beacon on. Strike system. So we've got plasma star. Oh, plasma star level 8. So there you go. So we've got heaps of powerful charge throwing star that melts through armor. Ooh, let's craft that. Right, it's common, but you know what? It's fine. Okay, at least we crafted a material, and it's a little bit more higher level. So I'm gonna put that on. All right, so it's gonna give me a plasma star, and then you can see here components. All right, so this is really good because then you can actually add some really cool components. So I'm gonna add, so armor reinforcement I've already added. Ooh, melee inscription. Ooh, let's add that one. And then for our second one, we'll put the shotgun one on. And that'll give us our, pretty cool. So armor reinforcement's really good because that actually increases your javelin's armor by a larger amount, and it's really good to have. So I don't actually have one of those for this one, so it's gonna be cool to actually check this out. So I'm really looking forward to using this. Actually, let's check
here's
out.
where it gets fun. Time to make a statement.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, look at that Razor helmet. Oh, that is cool. So what I mean, you get some really cool helmets. Alright, let's check out the torso. Alright, no worries. See you, rifle. Take it easy, buddy. Oh, look at that. Look at the Razor torso. That is really nice. I do like that. Yeah, see. Same animations.
What do you need done?
Alright. So let's use the javelin for the next mission, and we'll go back to our storm one. It's pretty cool. I do like it. So you can switch between each javelin when you go back to your forge. So if you want to use your Colossus Javelin, you can switch. If you want to use your Storm Javelin, you can just easily switch back. But I'm going to switch back after this mission. I just want to check what the Javelin's like. Or sorry, the Interceptor Javelin's like, I should say. Such a cool Javelin. Right, let's get into this next mission. Alright, so what we got here? Yeah, Arcanist Rules. Let's do this one. Alright, so we're just loading into our next mission. If you just joined us, welcome to Interactive Studios. We are showcasing Anthem. If you've got any questions, please do put it in chat. Having so much fun this morning, so good. We've just unlocked our second Javelin. We're just gone with the Interceptor Javelin. So we're about to use it and see what abilities it has. Yeah, interesting to see. Oh wow.
I'm in position, Matthias. Got any details for me?
I'm not reading anything from some measuring devices I set up. Can you investigate?
Okay, on my way.
Oh wow. That's cool. This works out really well.
Some basic repairs should be all that's needed for this machinery. Nothing you can't handle.
I'll do it.
Oh wow, those ninja stars really do some do pack a wallet.
I'm done. No enemy standing.
A fine display of skill against overwhelming odds. One down. You're doing well. This work is getting done.
Nice. Alright, so we've just powered the devices up.
Efficient and timely. Well done.
Oh,
something important has just come up. Won't take long. I've got some very good information on a new location to find ruins. I'll guide you there.
Okay, on my way.
That is pretty good. These guys. Alright. It's going to load me in there. So as you can see with Anthem, it's a very cooperative RPG. And you do have to work as a team. Well, yeah, this
Got it.
Let's
find another.
Moves so fast. Oh wow. Oh, that is amazing. What an awesome ultimate. That is so
Flying
good.
display skill against overwhelming odds.
Another zone discovered. Another one. So found two so far. Another one.
Fantastic. Another one finished.
Another one. And one more. One more.
That should be sufficient. Yes, I think
work,
that should
team.
be it. Finished. Excellent work.
Excellent work.
Oh, something important has just come up. Won't take long. Reports are showing a spike in energy signals near you. Head over there and check it out.
On my way.
Investigate unknown disturbance. So we're just doing a side mission for Matthias at the moment, and we're basically just trying to discover the Arcanist ruins. And it's pretty cool because it's part of these contracts that he gets you to do. And you actually, if you complete all these contracts, once you reach level 30, it actually helps you to get a legendary item or a legendary weapon. It's pretty cool.
A relic is active. Find the fragments. They should be close.
Okay.
There you go. Oh wow. Use 6.
All clear. Enemies down.
Yes.
You fought very well. I'm impressed.
Alright, do like the interceptor. It's actually a really smooth javelin to use. It's very quick as well. Very agile. Oh, because I'm carrying the item. I'm like, why can't I fly? And I realized whenever you carry a rune or a bomb or anything that's required for a mission, it's you can't actually fly. So you do need to run. Oh yeah, place.
That's all from me today, Freelancer. You've done wonderful work. I'll speak to you soon.
I was like, what? What's going on? Oh wow, we're completing our weekly contracts as well. Nice. This is actually a really good javelin. Might have to keep using it. Oh, it's nice. Again, thank you everyone for joining us this morning. If you do have any questions, please do put it in chat. If you are on one of our retailer websites, please do click on the chat icon so you can interact with us live here in the studio. And please do check your favorite retailers. Anthem is available, and it is a really amazing cooperative RPG game. And, BioWare have done a really great job in the game. Oh, what? How did he get more XP? He must have done a lot more damage. Right, so where are we unlocked? Almost to level 9, which is great. Alright, so what do we get? So the Defender. Oh, Assault System Augment. Armor Reinforcement. Nice. Might put that one on. Devastator Common Sniper Rifle. Anvil Uncommon Marksman Rifle. Assault System Augment again. Oh, nice. We got 2. Okay. Nice. Let's go to the Forge. We'll add that to our Javelin. That's cool. Alright, let's have a look here. Alright, let's change our weapons. Right, so we're going to change that hammerhead. We're going to put on the anvil. Actually, yeah, we'll put that on. We'll keep the shotgun on. Well, light machine gun. The Relentless actually seems pretty cool. Actually, what's the shotgun got? Yeah, I might change that Relentless. I might put that light machine gun on because that actually seems pretty cool. Let's put that on. Alright, let's have a look here. Actually, what am I missing? Oh, there you go. It's like, why is that coming up? Alright, yeah, so that's fine. I've got that. Strike system, that's fine. Support system. Target beacon. Oh. So let's change this. Let's put on our assault system augment. And then we'll put on our melee inscription. Actually, I'll probably do really well. Alright, so we'll put those on. Let's change our javelins. Alright. Put down. Alright, so let's change our components. Alright, so we're going to change the armor reinforcement. So let's put on our ice inscription. No, I was hoping there'll be a little bit of an armor reinforcement. Because actually that'd be pretty good to have. Alright, we'll leave those on. I am going to go back to the interceptor though. Yeah, so everything's still the same. Alright, let's go do the next mission. So as I was explaining before, there's 4 different javelins. So you got your Colossus Javelin, Interceptor, Storm, and Ranger. So the Ranger is a bit of everything, which is really, really good. Slow back in. So, next mission. Finding old friends. This is going to be interesting, this one. So we're going to enter Princess Sim's hideout to find Halak and Faye. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be an interesting mission. That is cool. I love those intro scenes. They're really well done. Really well done. Strongholds provide more loot than drops and treasure chests and other activities. Nice. We'll have to check out strongholds a bit later on. So it'll be interesting to see what we can get from the strongholds. Alright, just loading in.
Tribute for a princess, huh? It'll give me time to meet you there. Wait, what? You think I'd miss the reunion with your mates? I hitched a ride on a smuggler spider. Oh, it'll be fine. Wait, one of them's coming. Back in a sec.
Collect a tribute for entry into Princess Sim's hideout. Oh, here we go. Alright, we'll just overheating a little bit, so
Okay,
I'm just going
I'm
to cool down.
borrowing this Strider's amplifier, crammed in with smuggled rabbits. It's not safe out here. Safe gets boring. Time for a freelancer adventure. You'll see.
Good old Owen.
Some scars in the area stole weapons from Princess Sim. Getting them back for her could be a good icebreaker. They're gonna put up a fight, though. Scars even know what to do with guns. They're just a bunch of bugs.
Well, they've got pretty good aim.
Yes, they do.
Well, we stirred things up now. Well, we stirred things up now.
Well. Oh, well. Well, I mean, you got to get up behind these forces. They shoot the backs out. Oh.
Now take a look around for a weapons cache. Okay, we got the weapons. Good, but it's not enough. Regulators aren't easily impressed. I've marked the next location.
Alright, so we need to go to the next scar camp. Where is it? This one.
What are we getting here?
Relics. The Scars took a few from Zim's merry band of smugglers. Of course, they probably stole them first, but it will score points with Zim if we get them back. Well, after you take care of the walking bugs.
Oh no. I'm overheated. Ah!
They're fighting like they mean it. Yeah, I never understood what Scars even want with relics.
Not the time to ask them. Where are you?
Okay, see if you can find the relics.
Where is it? It says it's here. Oh. So it must be down. There it is.
We've got the relics. Almost have enough.
Good
Need
fun.
one last bit of tribute for the princess. Location marked.
Right, where are we going to now? Oh.
You're looking for an Ursix.
Why?
Princess Sim loves to throw a good party. I hear grilled Ursix is her favorite dish.
Oh, you gotta love the interceptor. Look at this. Alright, get out of there. Get out of there.
Good. Now grab a chunk of that meat. I'm sure the Scars will do the rest. Good, we got it. One slab of Ursix ready to serve. Fresher the better. Now let's deliver it. I've marked the location for Princess Sim's hideout.
Nice. Uncommon and common item. So. Travel to the hideout.
My Strider's approaching Zim's place. Now, before this reunion kicks off,
Do you really think Halleck and Faye will help? We're all professionals. Yeah, and I've seen professionals beat each other silly. Won't be like that. The stakes are too high. Let's hope. If the Dominion harness the Cenotaph, bad blood will be the least of our worries.
So we're just trying to find our old friends, so we're just heading to the hideout now. That should be interesting.
Okay, I've managed to sneak in. How? The rabbit cage. Yeah, that wasn't my proudest moment. If the regulators catch you... That's not a problem. This place is one giant party. I'll see you inside.
Nice. 3 chimeric compounds, nice. That's what I mean, it's always good to look around. You can find some really cool components and materials that do help you craft. Let's go. Alright. It's gonna fast travel me. It's the only downside, if one of your teammates does run off and you're trying to collect stuff, it does drag you into the game.
Well, the trip? Oh, it was fabulous. Yeah, I just
So you might miss,
a ride
excuse me, you might miss something that you're trying to collect.
First-class comfort all the way.
Behold the wonders of the palace. All hail Princess Zim. Long may she reign.
You do know that she is not a real princess, right? She's just a crazy smuggler with delusions of grandeur.
You scoped this place out yet?
What, you think I went in there alone? Are you crazy? No, I've been standing here waiting for you. Besides, it's your friends we're looking for.
Let's go find Halleck and Faye.
Come in. Hey, is that them over there?
Here we go.
Oh, pleasure doing business, Princess.
Our business is not yet completed.
No? I thought we had a...
Look at his face.
Deal.
Who is this, Halleck?
He's not happy to see me.
An old friend. Please, invite your old friend over to join us.
I'm sorry, but we gotta go.
No. First, we celebrate our new partnership in the tradition of my people. Come, closer, friend of Halleck.
Scorpidin stinger, highly acidic. It's going to burn going down. A lot.
No, I had a big breakfast.
Refusing a meal is a grave insult to your host.
She's making him eat something he doesn't want to.
Oh boy. Forgive my ignorance, Princess. I didn't know people could eat this.
I come from a harsh and unforgiving land. Plants are scarce. Animals even more so. Before the Dominion conquered us, we had a saying. Food is life. Life is struggle. We understood that. We embraced it. It helped make us strong.
Thanks for the meal, Princess.
That was just the appetizer.
The main course. That's gonna be hilarious. What is it?
The main course.
Oh.
Oh, what is that?
Behold, the pheromone sac of a young manticore, cured for an entire year in a vat of fermented chimera venom. A rare delicacy I have been saving for a special occasion.
After you, Princess.
I could not dishonor myself by eating while my guests go hungry.
I love Manticore.
Our deal?
She's very evil. Oh, that meal didn't look
Be
so
sure to
good.
thank your friend,
I'm probably gonna regret that.
Oh, you look a little green.
Just need to sit down for a second.
Oh, this is hilarious.
What do you want?
I think what he meant to say was thank you.
I have a contract.
A contract? Well, we don't need your charity.
Excellent.
Faye, Halleck, this is Owen.
Cypher and Lancer in the making.
Corvus sent me.
Corvus? Huh. What, you some kind of a hotshot now? You got a lot of nerve after all this time.
Quit being dramatic. Sit down.
I'd rather stand.
Let's all go back to the Strider. I'll explain.
We got our own thing going. Thanks, but no.
Wait. Something's not right. Dominion troops! Clear out! Scatter! We'll keep your friends safe.
Don't worry about me. I'll see you there.
Here we go. So we're fighting against the Dominion. It's the main enemy in the game that we're going up against. Alright, just loading back in again. Alright, here we go. Oh wow. So what I mean about the Interceptor, so fast. Such a cool ultimate.
What do I do? Keep your head down.
Don't wait fire. This is bad.
Clear them out. Can't have them taking shots at the Strider.
I'm on it.
Oh wow. More coming in.
Nothing's working. I can't...
Don't worry, you're clear. The Dominion are licking their wounds for the moment.
Good. I mean, we showed them. Now, I wouldn't mind getting inside the Strider.
Right. Looks like he's alright. There you go. Done. Yay. Hey, Retro. What's going on, Retro? Thanks for joining us. Hope you're well. We just completed another mission, finding old friends. We just ate something that didn't look too good, too appetizing. So, turned us a little bit green, apparently. Alright, let's see what we unlock now. Yeah, this game's really good. Yeah, Retro. Completed it last night, did you? Nice. It's really good. I like the music as well. You get much XP in that game. It's weird. Tier 5 now. Nice. Well, what do we unlock? Venom bomb? Venom spray? Ooh. Nice. The venom spray actually sounds pretty cool. Spark dash. Double-edged inscription. Increase all damage dealt by 35% of base and damage by taken by 30. Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out. I'm just playing on normal difficulty, Retro. Just normal. Just normal difficulty. Which is more about showcasing the game. So, oh, okay, so hard is pretty much the same, just more XP. Okay, I might check that out, Retro. I'll check that out. Sounds interesting. Thanks for the heads up there. I'll definitely check that out, Retro.
A rush. I'd say we really took it to the Dominion back then, right? And I think we'll agree that I was pretty fantastic.
Oh, are you serious? That was a disaster. You were a disaster. Never do that again. Please.
Right. I'll just head to the amplifier.
Over here.
Interesting.
Nothing's changed. Thought you probably at least painted or something.
The corrosion adds a nice patina. Should we talk about the weather next, or have we fulfilled our quota for small talk?
I don't think there's a penalty for going over. Read any good books lately?
Thousands of them. It's been a long time, you know?
It's good to see you again.
Is it? You're not just here because you need something. It doesn't matter. You're back.
I'm still picking up a lot of Dominion radio chatter, but we're losing sight about the sewers. Oh, no, sorry, why have we stopped?
Damn it all to hell.
Alec, you still haven't replaced that actuator?
It's still good. And shut up. I got this.
Alec's still mad at me.
Yep, off to a great start.
This is too funny.
Where's my socket wrench?
Left in the box, as usual.
Never thought you'd be back here.
Life's just full of surprises.
Switching off starboard power before it overloads.
Oh, come on. That's just half the fun.
Could we please hurry this up? They will be on top of us any minute now.
Pliers. So what are you doing here?
I'm helping you fix this garbage actuator. Again.
More reliable than some. So what's this contract of yours?
Can we please chat later? The Dominion will be here any second.
One, please. This is important. Just, you're not helping.
Wow.
Screwdriver.
Which one? Use your words.
3/8, obviously.
I'm going back to the Heart of Rage.
Really?
The Dominion wants the cenotaph. Corvus hired me to get it first.
Well, that explains why Dominion troops showed up at Sims.
Faye, light us up. Faye and I have 2 years of research and legwork on this. And you want what? Jump in the end and claim credit?
Halleck, time is of the essence. We have a lead that requires a Lancer right now. Shouldn't we work together?
No! I can handle it.
You've got the Dominion on your back, and you don't think that maybe you could use a hand?
We could find someone else.
You go right ahead, mate.
Not in time, we can't.
You need me, and I can't finish this contract without you.
One job. Just one.
Told you Halleck's
I got a
not happy
Strider
with
to
me.
drive.
He's still pretty angry.
You said you have a lead?
We might. One moment. As expected. Hold these, please.
You found something about the cenotaph or the Heart of Rage?
Zim did. Pays to have friends, you know.
Some friends.
I'm sure you've heard of the Legion of Dawn, General Tarsus.
What? General Tarsus?
Yeah, she entered the last Heart of Rage and reached the center, the cenotaph. How? I've done the research. Her javelin could do the impossible. It had unique shields and who knows what else.
Wait, you think you found her armor? The original Javelin of Dawn?
Yes, finally. Now we just need to go get it. Interested?
Well, personally, I can't wait to see it. Just give me whatever intel Her Highness had, and let's get the expedition started.
No need. I'll be supporting this mission. I've already done all the relevant research.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Owen just got shut down. Too good. Too good. Alright, just waiting for it to load back in. Alright. Okay. Alright, so what have we got here? Alright, so meeting with Corvus. Sienna's got something. Prospero. Prospero's pretty cool. He's actually a really interesting guy. Permdale. Ooh. Neeson's got something. Leanne. Thank you, Lunchbox, for the host. It's appreciated. Hidden Deaths. Rife. Halleck. Oh, okay, so we've got quite a number of people that we can talk to.
Freelancer, I trust your reunion with Halleck and Faye was productive.
There are a few less Dominion who will be bothering us.
Always good. So what's the next step?
The tomb of General Tarsus. They think her original javelin is still there.
I'll assume it's for more than just a historical tour.
Faye says that javelin could get us into the Heart of Rage.
Then I'm glad I could bring old friends back together.
Well, we're still getting, reacquainted.
Make it work. In the meantime, Corvus has other jobs that might interest you.
You know me. I'll take any job I can get.
These aren't your usual run-of-the-mill contracts. They're tough.
I can handle it.
Then talk to my agent, Sev, for a full briefing. He's in the bar. Or rush in if you want. I know that's more the freelancer style. Whichever the case, keep up the good work.
It happens, Retro. That's why you just got to try the game. Yes, strongholds unlocked. All right, so these are good because you can get unique rewards, embedded gear, and weapon drops. So we're definitely going to do a couple of those later, which will be cool.
We've got a complication.
Hey, freelancer. I figured you'd be back.
Why is that?
Maybe because we might have the best compounds in the fort. Someone ever told you that you've got amazing
Oh, really,
eyes?
Retro? We'll see. We'll see.
Are you just saying that so I buy something?
You think I'd make that up? What kind of girl do you think I am? Don't answer that. I just think your eyes have.
Yeah,
an
this game looks
interesting
so
blend.
good, yeah.
They remind me of Korax.
Oh, your team got wiped out straight away.
Yeah.
Wow.
I got a soft spot for Korax.
What
I know
what
it's
javelin
crazy
you using,
because I'm a
Retro? What javelin
regulator
you
and we're
using?
supposed to be all business, right?
I guess, if that's what you say.
That's
Storm?
what my family
Awesome.
says.
Yeah, I got
don't
Storm as
care.
well. I love
got
it.
dreams
So
of my
good.
own. And my dream is to pet a wild baby Korax.
Wouldn't you have to go outside the fort?
I don't care. I'm not scared. And I got a plan.
Follow your dreams.
If that's your dream, then you should go for it.
That's what my cousin
nice.
Delton said too. So I'm going to do it.
Okay, but remember to be careful. It's dangerous out there.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. That's why I'm taking Delton. I can't say how he got it, but Delton has an awesome gun. So I think we'll be just fine.
I hope so.
And hey, don't forget to check out our new stock.
I hope so.
Pretty good. As soon as I close up, I'm gonna find Delton and I'm going to pet baby Korax.
Wow. She really wants to pet a baby Korax. Yeah. That's why it's always good to use a different javelin.
Freelancer.
That's why I'm using the Interceptor
Fighting
at
a
the
good
moment.
fight?
I'm
What I
finding it
wanted to hear.
really good.
How's
It's
the
very
thunder business?
agile.
Good.
It's amazing.
Word's gotten around that freelancers are something special again.
Doing what we can. How'd you get into this work anyway, Prospero?
It found me. Nothing in this world makes a statement like Shaper Relics. Talk about fearful awe.
That's why they're so fascinating. No one knows how they work or why they even exist. Anything
I like
can
Prospero.
happen.
He's pretty
Oh,
funny.
I know that.
He's an interesting
I've
character.
seen it firsthand.
What happened?
Just like
When I
Yarrow.
was young, maybe 18, I was an engineer for a trading caravan. One day we hear a rumor. They say a Titan's been spotted in the area. We were young and stupid, so we got it in our heads that taking a Titan down meant we wouldn't have to be traders anymore.
I guess that's what being young is all about, taking risks. And sometimes they pay off.
Well, I remember thinking, how hard can it be? So I might have been the dumbest of the bunch. So this Titan, it's leaving a trail of destruction and rumors wherever it goes. Biggest Titan anyone's ever seen. Weeks go by. We've tracked it all the way to the Western Pass, into the Great Expanse. Finally, we corner it in a valley. And that's when I felt it.
I can't. You should be able to still
Rose
redeem it though,
thread.
bud.
It wasn't
You
just
should be able
one
to still
Titan.
redeem it. It'll just stack
It
onto what
was
you've
three
got.
of them, joined together.
You're kidding me.
All standing around a Shaper relic, melding together, right before my eyes. It was staring right at us.
Oh, okay.
This gigantic thing that
Interesting.
shouldn't
You
exist.
tried? Okay.
Took us
Good
all
to know.
15
Thanks.
seconds to turn our Strider around and never look back. But I did. I was mesmerized. It was powerful, fearful, awful. Then it pointed to the sky, and the thunder answered. It's a moment I'll never forget.
A good story for customers.
That's a great story to tell customers. You better helps business.
Oh, you think I'm telling a tale, huh?
Well,
try asking my right ear. Oh, wait, you can't. Because
Maybe
the
give it to a
thunderclap
friend.
blew out my eardrum.
Maybe give it to a
It
friend.
left
I
me
can't.
half-deaf. That's why I
It's
do
probably the
what
best
I
way.
do. I sell the thunder. If every freelancer can invoke the same awe I felt that day, you'll win every time.
Always fun talking to you, Prospero. See you later.
Back at you.
Definitely give it to a friend. All right, let's have a look around. All right, let's go up here. So we'll speak with Faye first, but we'll go up and see Perndell.
If everyone would just bend their knees, we'd have a lot less downtime.
It's because we do giveaways. I can't, so yeah. But thanks for
Freelancer, you're
thanks for the
back.
offer.
Okay,
Nice to see you too, Bryn.
this might actually be a good thing.
Might?
A few beacons have gone quiet in the wilderness and we're short-handed. Those beacons are vital to my work here. If they're broken...
So I should go fix your beacons.
Ah, perfect. I'm so glad you offered.
My pleasure.
Good, good. I'll talk to you in a few.
No problem.
That's too funny. Alright, so we got that one. So who else we got? Alright, so we got Pendle. Oh, he's down there. I didn't realize he was down there.
I clearly told him that wasn't a step.
Hello, Burndle. How's the fort maintenance game?
It's challenging. People continue to ignore glaring safety issues. It's only a matter of time until someone is seriously injured.
Nice, Retro.
Is it really that bad?
I'm sorry to
We
hear
have
that.
a cable problem. There are electrical cords and ropes strewn about all over the fort. This is a serious tripping hazard.
Really?
A mechanic tripped in the forge area yesterday and broke her thumb. That accident was 100% preventable.
Really? How are you going to stop people from tripping?
I will implement a bylaw that requires people to properly bundle or store all loose rope and cable.
You want to make loose cords illegal?
Yes. And standing water.
Standing water? You mean puddles?
Standing water is a breeding ground for insects and should be cleared within a reasonable time after a rainfall. Puddles not only get your feet wet, they're another tripping hazard.
How will you bring in the bylaw?
I have a petition I expect you to sign.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to sign the petition.
That's a shame. This bylaw will make our civic environment safer and more livable. I'm trying my best to create a fort we can all call home.
That's nice. I'm sure people appreciate it.
They will, eventually. Did you know we're refurbishing the fountain?
That must be difficult.
It is. I'm very busy. That's why I need to cut this short. Goodbye.
It's pretty funny. Alright, let's have a look here. Alright, so we're gonna have a, so we're gonna go over to the bar here. This area is so big. Actually, hold on. Are we going in the right direction? No, gotta go back the other way. Back the other way. This way. Here we go.
So did you hear anything about that guy and the thing?
Ah, this guy.
I'm so glad to see you. I've been
Neeson.
wanting to warn you about the bar owner.
Okay.
Her name is Max.
All right.
Now be careful with her. I'm telling you this as a friend.
I wouldn't consider us friends.
Well, maybe not yet, but I feel like we're getting to know each other, and that's a start, right?
Well...
Don't answer. What you need to know is that Max might be connected to regulators. Word in the fort is, if you owe her money and don't pay up, you could end up face down in a Scar encampment, torn apart by Wyvern.
But if she's got regulator connections, why wouldn't she turn you over to them?
Hey, I'm just telling you what I heard, because I don't want you to get hurt.
Wow.
Thanks for the heads up.
You're welcome, my friend.
Oh, Nixon.
You're looking at me like you want something. What is it?
Nothing. I wasn't trying to...
Then point your damned peepers somewhere else.
No need to get mean. Just thought it looked like you could use a friend.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry that was uncalled for. You know, I wasn't always like this. I had a bake shop. Made Anthem-style bread, the way my mother did. And my grain supplier stopped shipping Anthem grain up north. I tried substitutions, but nothing was right.
Got harder and harder to keep my doors open, so I stopped trying.
You can't give up. We don't survive out here by giving up.
When you run out of bullets, do you keep fighting? Or do you take your losses and run? I could have kept going until I had nothing left. That's not how we survive. We survive by knowing when to stop.
That's not always true.
It's true for now. Look, I appreciate the talk, but I'll be fine. Still have some savings. Just need to figure something out.
I'll leave you to it.
Wow. People are really struggling in this game. Who have we got? Who else we got to talk to? Someone over there in the corner.
Remember when this place was
This gentleman.
Are you Sev? In the flesh. You must be the freelancer Tassin hired. Huh. You actually look capable.
Were you expecting otherwise?
No? Well, sort of. I'm used to getting scraps.
I love the
not
choices.
resources.
The choices.
I thought Corvus would have plenty
cool.
to go around.
Oh, they do. But I'm in the proverbial doghouse. Long story short, I pissed off the wrong people and ended up in this shithole.
At first glance, Fort Tarsus may not seem like much, but
It's a shithole. The bar doesn't even have a name.
I used to, but
I know the story. All the stories. Let's just talk about the job. Corvus has received reports of Scars ambushing supply caravans.
Pretty standard.
Except they were using some new acidic weapon. Extremely potent, not the usual Scar fare.
Scars are scavengers. They must have gotten the acid from somewhere.
Great minds. I had a scout follow a trail of the gunk to a possible source. Your cipher has the coordinates.
Nice work, Sev.
What kind of intelligence agent would I be if I didn't give you a little intel? Let me know when you're on your way.
Nice.
Remember when this place was called the Shifty Koroks?
Alright.
First, we lost
Alright, what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to have a quick break. We will be back soon. Please don't go anywhere. We're going to play some previously recorded content, and we will be back shortly. As always, thanks for watching, and please save your questions for when we return. And please do check your favorite retailer for Anthem. It is available, and it is an awesome game, and it's definitely worth a playthrough. And we will be back, and we'll be back soon. See you guys.